Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing to my channel. And while you're at it, smash that like button for me. I really would appreciate it. In today's video, I want to talk about one of the things that keep us broke. Guys, I do these financial mentoring and coaching sessions through my company, RF Financial Consulting. And I've had hundreds of these one-on-one sessions. So I look at a lot of personal financial statements from people talking about their income versus their debts. And one of the debts that jump off the page more times than not when I'm looking at these personal financial statements is car loan debt. Now, student loan debt, credit card debt are two major debts as well, but the car loan debt is really the one that I want to focus on today, because I believe if we can understand this car loan debt that most of us have, then it will give us an opportunity, guys, really to change that and redirect that money towards building wealth for ourselves. I know a lot of times, we buy these cars because of status. Maybe our friends have really nice cars. Maybe our co-workers have really nice cars. Maybe we want to project ourselves as being successful. So we go out and we buy these cars that, we probably can't afford, probably should be taking that money and doing something else with it. So it's a status thing in a lot of cases. Guys, I've fallen into that trap before myself. Three things we got to consider, guys, when we're getting ready to buy a car. The first one is, will we have any borrowing cost? And borrowing cost is interest, right? Banks don't just give us money to buy a car. They give us the money, but then they're going to charge us interest in order for us to get that loan. And that interest rate typically, guys, is going to be anywhere from 3% on up to 15% or higher, depending upon how good your credit is. So the borrowing cost is a major component of when you're buying a car. The second thing I want you to think about is the depreciation on these cars. Did you know 65% of your car's value has depreciated over a 5-year period? 10% of a new car's value depreciates as soon as you drive it off the lot. So not only do you got the borrowing cost, then you also have this depreciation thing that's devaluing the car every single time you drive it. The third thing I want you to think about is the maintenance. Now, I know in a new car, a lot of us feel like, hey, I buy this new car, I'm not going to have any maintenance, I'm not going to have any type of repair issues. Well, guys, let me tell you, the more expensive the car is, the more maintenance issues you're going to have. You're going to have to get new tires, right? That has nothing to do with the mechanical end of the car, but you're going to have to get new tires. And typically, the more expensive the car is, the more expensive the tires are going to be. You're going to also have to get new brakes. Same thing. Brakes are not cheap on these new cars, or even used cars, depending upon if they're, American made or foreign cars. German cars are insane when it comes to brakes. I've owned a few German cars, and the brake pad replacement on those cars are not cheap. Also, you got to think about insurance, right? You're going to have some insurance because you got to insure the car. You're going to also have repair. If the car is a used car, again, the more expensive that car is, probably the more expensive the repair is going to be. So not only do you have to borrow the money and pay interest, then you got to worry about the depreciation every time you drive it, taking a bite out of the value of the car. And then on top of that, you're going to have this maintenance thing you got to worry about. The average car loan in America is $550 per month, guys. That's huge. Think about it this way. If you took $550 a month and you invested it into a investment vehicle that would pay you a 7% return on your money for the next 5 years, guys, you're looking at about $45,000 in that investment after 5 years. Let's take it one step further. Let's take that same $550 and let's invest it for 20 years in an investment that will give you an annual rate of return of about 7%. At the end of that 20 years, guys, you'll have $275,000 in your investment account. We got two ways to do this, right? We can either go for status right now, buy cars that we can't afford, buy cars that are, eating away at building financial independence for ourselves, or we can delay gratification and take that money that we would be spending on this very expensive car and we could invest it for a financial future, create financial independence for ourselves, financial freedom for ourselves. See, guys, we can't serve two masters. Either we're going to have to endure some short-term financial pain in order to get long-term financial gain, right? That's it. That's the whole point of the video, is rethink these cars that we're buying when we have not created wealth. So what's the solution? Here's my recommendation, at least. I think while you're in the building stage of wealth, you should be buying cars that are used. You should be paying cash for them, and you should be using those cars until the useful life of that car is gone. So 5 to 7 years. Use them, beat them into the ground, and then when it's gone, then buy you another one. And take the money, take this $550, and you should be putting that away in investments that are going to create wealth for you. That's my opinion. That's what I would do if I were you. Guys, I've been there. For 20 years, I grind, right? I didn't have fancy sports cars back then. I drove normal, everyday cars. And once I built my wealth, then I was able to go out and buy the cars that I really wanted and not have to worry about the borrowing cost, not have to worry about depreciation, not have to worry about the maintenance. And the reason I didn't have to worry about those things is because I had enough assets, I had enough liquidity, I had enough income to be able to pay for those toys and it not affect my financial situation. So that's my recommendation to you guys. Delay gratification and take the $550. Now your car payment may not be $550. Maybe it's $400. Maybe it's $600. I don't know. Only you know that situation. I'm just telling you, based on all the people that I've talked with over hundreds of these one-on-one sessions that I've done, there's a lot of car loan debt out there, guys. Many of us have that car loan debt and it's going to keep us broke. So buy you a car that's dependable, buy it outright, and then take the money you would have been paying on that car payment and then you put that money aside in an S&P 500 index fund and then earn financial freedom through making those investments every single month. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing to the channel, share the video, smash the like button. Thoughts become things. If you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hands. You guys keep chasing your greatness, never stop believing in yourself, and I'm gonna catch you on the next video. Peace. If you want 3 free stocks, Webull is gonna give you 3 free stocks. When you open a new Webull brokerage account, put at least 1 penny in that brokerage account, they're gonna give you 3 free stocks valued up to $3,300. There's a link in the description box of the video. I want you to go click on that link, open up your new Webull account today, put at least 1 penny in there, and go get that free stock and go get that free money. Today's video is sponsored by my company, RF Financial Consulting. And in my company, I work with individuals just like you through financial mentoring and coaching sessions. And in those 1-hour sessions, we talk about strategies to help you get to your financial freedom, whether it be through real estate investing, stock market investing, creating additional streams of income, credit card arbitrage, or
starting and growing a business. If that's something that you might be interested in, there's an email address in the description box of the video. Send me an email and let's discuss if I'm the right fit for you.